Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about the hormones in plant body. So let's get started. We've got like 5 to 6 hormones in the plant body, which are moving around and during plant functions. So the plant hormones. There is auxin, Gibrallin, cytokinin, Abscisic Acid, and the fifth one, which is not a hormone but it plays a really important role, it's the ethylene. Yep, the same ethylene that you're thinking of. So auxin. Think about auxin like an ox. The ox is large. So what does the auxin do? It promotes cell enlargement. Okay? Ox is large, and auxin promotes cell enlargement. Okay, so in the stem, it produces the cell enlargement in the region behind the apex. What is the apex? Apex is the tip. So let's assume this is a stem. So this region that I just drew in here, this is the apex. So this apex, so for example, there is some light coming up in here. So the auxin will be synthesized in here, but it will not act in here, but it will transfer to the opposite area, like in here, and here it will promote cell enlargement and cell growth, and that's how the stem will grow. In the root, it promotes growth at very low concentrations and inhibits growth at the high concentration. In the example of it is geotropism, and it also promotes the growth of roots from the cuttings and calyces. So if you spray some auxin onto the freshly cutted stem, it will actually grow back into a calyx or calyces or callus, whatever you can call it. Okay. Also, it promotes the bud initiation in shoots, but sometimes antagonistic to cytokinins, like your biceps and triceps work. So the biceps and triceps, the one contracts and the other relaxes. So that's how the cytokinin and the auxin works. They both are promoting bud initiation, but the cytokinin is not doing the but if the cytokinin is working, the auxin is not working, and if the auxin is gonna work, the cytokinins are not gonna work, and which also means that it inhibits the cytokinin. And also it promotes the apical dominance and fruit growth. Apical dominance means there are like 2 types of buds in a plant, like the lateral buds and the apical buds. So the auxin is going to promote these buds, but the cytokinins are going to stimulate these buds to grow. And also, you can make fruits because of auxins. The bananas are seedless because of the auxins, actually. The bananas do not have seeds, right? They are actually because of auxins. Also, it causes delay in leaf senescence. Senescence means aging, and inhibits the abscission. And the formula of auxin, the auxin can also be called IAA, which means indoleacetic acid. Okay, so acetic acid is vinegar. So if you want to make your fruits grow better, you can spray some vinegar on them Gibrallin. The next hormone is Gibrallin. So these are produced commercially from the fungal cultures, and they also promote cell enlargement in the presence of auxins. So remember, in the presence of auxin. If the auxin is not present, it will not promote cell enlargement, and also promotes the cell division in apical meristem and cambium. So there are two types of cambiums. I'm drawing a TS of stem. So there are some dividing tissues in the vascular bundle arranged in a ring, and there is the cork. There are some dividing tissues in the cork, like here. So Gibrallin is going to stimulate them to divide and grow in the vascular bundle and in the cork cambium. Okay, and it also promotes bolting and promotes bud initiation in the shoots of some calyces, and it promotes leaf growth and fruit growth, and it can induce parthenocarpy. And in apical dominance, it enhances the action of auxin, which means it's supporting the auxin. Supports auxin. Cytokinins are inhibiting the auxins, but gibberellins are supporting the auxins. Sometimes may substitute for red light, therefore promoting flowering in the long day plants and inhibit in short day plants. And it also causes the delay in leaf senescence in some few species, and they break the bud or seed dormancy, which means if a seed is not growing, you should spray some Gibrallin on it. So we were talking a lot about cytokinins. Let's see what they can do. Cytokinins. They promote the stem growth by cell division in the apical meristem and cambium, and they inhibit the primary root growth and promote the lateral root growth. Okay, so this is the primary root, and these are the lateral roots which are coming from the primary root. So it can inhibit the growth of this region. I should probably draw a different color. So this region, it inhibits the primary root growth but promotes the lateral root growth, and it promotes bud initiation and leaf growth, and promotes fruit growth but can rarely induce parthenocarpy, and promotes the lateral bud growth but also breaks the bud dormancy. Like we talked earlier, there are three kinds of buds in a plant. So there this one and this one and this one. In the presence of cytokinins, these will grow. This will not grow. Let me use this color instead. This will not grow, but these will grow in the presence of cytokinin. But in the presence of auxin or indoacetic acid, these will grow, these will not grow. Okay, so you should understand the difference between it. So let me use another page. I'm sorry. Yeah, so let's move on to abscisic acid. Abscisic acid. Think of a man who's throwing up leaves, and the man is seasick. So abscisic acid is actually promoting leaf senescence. Leaf senescence means the falling of leaves or the shedding of leaves. So abscisic acid is the man who's throwing up leaves. The man is you can metaphorically think of it as tree. So this is a tree, and it's throwing up leaves because it's seasick. I'm just making it up. It's not the actual thing. I actually heard it on YouTube myself. So abscisic acid inhibits stem and root growth, notably during the physiological stress. That's why it's important. And it promotes bud and seed dormancy, which means it won't let the plant grow if there are no good conditions, like if there's a drought, or if the land has waterlogging, it won't let it grow. So we'll discuss about other hormones in the next lecture. Please stay tuned.